The EPA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for the weekend, June 22nd and 23rd, 2024. It is Saturday, and this weekend's video forecast is proudly sponsored by the Pitch a Tent Rental Company, reminding you that while their erections are temporary, they will last all weekend long while keeping you out of the sun and rain. Need something a little bit bigger? Watch them grow. Their modular tents can connect and expand to meet your needs. So reserve your party tent today at pitchatentrentals.com for your backyard party and intimate wedding events. Pitch a Tent is located in Fogelsville, Pennsylvania, and serves the greater Lehigh Valley and surrounding regions, and are proud returning sponsors of the weekend video forecast. Only 2 takes of that video today. The first one I had to bust out laughing again, like I usually do. So anyway, today we have another hot and humid day. Very hot and humid is going to continue through the weekend, just like we had yesterday. It's going to be repeat on Saturday, repeat on Sunday. And temperatures in the mid-90s in most areas. Upper. This is going to be more traditional. So to see the spread above me, where you have 92 to 98 is a spread. The 92 is actually going to be in our northern areas. 98 is going to be in our southern areas. It was kind of backwards the last couple days, but this is going to be more traditional, where you have the southern areas warming higher than the areas for the north, and that's because the ridge position is moving now to the southwest. So because it's moving away from the region, we get into the traditional heat and humidity. And the same thing for Sunday, 90 to 99. That 99 reading is going to be awfully close to 100, but that's going to be near the Philadelphia metro if that were to occur. Now, we do have some storm chances again today. We had some yesterday, but they were mainly in our northern areas that saw any activity. There was mostly showers and a few embedded thunderstorms, nothing really crazy. But Saturday, it doesn't really have too much except something isolated. As we get over the NAM high-res future simulated radar, I'm going to start this off at noon and move it forward. Your window is generally noon to 8 p.m. every day, okay? Yesterday and again today. So here is the pop-up stuff today. It's not really that exciting, again, but you might get lucky enough, and I say lucky enough because as I get older, this heat and humidity is really not my thing anymore. Okay, so some of you would agree with that. Others are like, oh, yeah, bring it on. Hotter the better. But the heat and humidity is certainly not my thing anymore, and this would be welcomed, especially for my lawn, which desperately needs it, as I know many of you have shared the same sentiments with me. These are just pop-up storms, very arbitrarily placed, more like air mass thunderstorms. There is a marginal risk in place for these, but I really don't see much in the way of severe weather with any of these. The difference between yesterday and today, yesterday we had pulsing thunderstorms, meaning they ramp up quickly and then they get choked off by the inflow of the rain-cooled updrafts, and they kind of dissipate after like 20-30 minutes. Today they're going to be sustainable a little bit because the shear is a little bit higher, but these storms are going to be few and far in between as far as where the coverage is. You might have one town get hit, the next town over is like, what storm? We don't have anything, right? One of those kind of days, and it's going to go through early evening, and then this activity wanes with sunset. So a 12 to 8 window again here on Saturday, and this is more inclusive of the area this time. Instead of just the northern areas, you're getting some southern areas getting into the opportunity for at least an isolated thunderstorm. That's all we have is isolated activity that goes through early evening, and that's it. When we get to Sunday, we're going to have a prefrontal trough ahead of this cold front. The cold front is actually going to be situated out further west. So with this, it's actually not too far behind it. So we're going to have, let me pull this up here real quick before I forget. So the cold front associated with this is up here. Here's the low pressure. Cold front's back here. There's going to be a prefrontal trough running out ahead of this, not too far ahead of the cold front. So we will have the opportunity for, along that prefrontal trough, coming in early enough to take advantage of the environment. And because you have that added lifting mechanism, which is in the form of the prefrontal trough, you have the opportunity for some scattered strong storms, and this could be a little bit more organized as this moves through late afternoon and early evening on Sunday. As we go back over to the NAM here and see what that looks like, here's that prefrontal trough moving at us. The cold front, I'm going to stop this. The cold front is back here, so it's not too far removed behind it. The prefrontal trough is sitting here like this, out ahead of it. And because this is 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday, we have the opportunity for some severe storms because you're going to have that high heat and instability here on Sunday in place as well, thanks to the dew points that are so high. And look what happens when it gets over to eastern PA. It continues to develop and then kind of blows up over eastern Pennsylvania when you get to far eastern portions of northeast PA, the Lehigh Valley down to like Lancaster, and then points east. This just congeals and gets into a line segment here. The cold front does follow, and so for areas in the interior, you could have a garden variety storm in the wake of that. It could move through as the cold front moves through overnight. The NAM is suggesting this is it. So there wouldn't be anything here on Monday, the cold front moves through overnight, so Monday would be nothing but partly cloudy, and that's it. And temperatures taking a step back from the mid 90s to upper 80s. It looks like upper 80s to near 90 on Monday, and the same thing here on Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be a mostly sunny day. Humidity is going to lower in the wake of this on Tuesday. Here's Tuesday, mostly sunny skies in there. It's going to lower for a day, and that's it. Because we do have a cold front moving through, another cold front coming at us here on Wednesday. Timing is still in question with this. If it comes in early enough, you could have some scattered thunderstorms late in the day on Wednesday. If not, it's going to be overnight. But temperatures out ahead of this with a southwesterly flow on Wednesday is going to get back into the 90s. Temperatures are going to be the lower to middle 90s again on Wednesday, and the humidity is going to increase as well as you get that southwesterly flow ahead of the cold front. And here's that cold front moving through overnight. So we get to Thursday, we're looking at maybe a leftover early shower or possible storm, especially in our eastern areas. And then temperatures are going to be coming down into the middle 80s, it looks like, here for Thursday and Friday. Friday's a mostly sunny day, low humidity day. Very nice day to end the work week with temperatures in the middle 80s and mostly sunny conditions. So we do have... after we get past this Sunday, the extreme heat is going to go away, right? But we're still going to be kind of warm relative to typical summer weather, I guess, as we head into next week, with temperatures still technically slightly above average on a few occasions, like Wednesday is most notably that the case for that. It's going to be near to very slightly above average to start the early part of the work week, Monday and Tuesday. And then when we get to the end of next week, it should be lower humidity and temperatures in the middle 80s, which is actually near average for this time of year, and it'll be kind of nice after we just came out of this very long and extensive heat wave. I'm EPA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for the weekend, June 22nd and 23rd, 2024. Have a great Saturday and Sunday. Stay safe.